I started my journey when I was 12 years old. That's when I figured out I wanted to have my own hustle and make my own money. I first started off with selling candy, and then after that, I continued working and working and working. And then the next year, I started selling necklaces, and then this summer, I started cutting grass.
Welcome to the very first episode of the Let's Evolve for Tomorrow podcast. I'm your host, Tyrone, and here we like to meet aspiring new entrepreneurs, existing businesses and entrepreneurs, where they are, and help them grow to where they want to be, help them grow healthier businesses. And we're doing that by bringing new entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, existing entrepreneurs to the podcast where they can share their experiences with you. If it's balancing their life between spending time with their spouse, spending time with their children, or finding times to do other things in their personal life and balance their business as well. How to grow, some of the struggles that they've been through, some of the challenges that they've experienced. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into the podcast. We have a very special guest today. His name is Cameron Dent with Katie's Lawn Service. How you doing, Cameron?
I'm good.
That's good. So, hey, give us a brief introduction of who you are and when you started your entrepreneurial journey.
I'm Cameron Dent. I started my journey when I was 12 years old. That's when I figured out I wanted to have my own hustle and make my own money. I first started off with selling candy, and then after that, I continued working and working and working. Then the next year, I started selling necklaces, and then this summer, I started cutting grass.
Okay. So you started off selling candy first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why even jump into like that entrepreneurship lane? What made you even want to sell candy in the first place?
Well, I just wanted to find a hustle, and that was the only thing I thought of at the time. So, yeah.
Okay. Were you pretty good at it?
Yeah.
Okay. So give us a success story when you sold candy.
I made 100% profit every day.
Every day?
Yep.
Okay. So what about when you sold the necklaces? Give us a success story.
Yeah. Every time I made a sale, I made profit because I bought the item for a certain amount of price, and then I basically just doubled it.
Okay. All right. So you started your lawn care business when?
June.
June?
Yep.
Okay. So when you started your lawn care business, first of all, what made you want to do it? Is it because you saw someone else doing it? Somebody brought it to your attention? How did you even get started?
Well, I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but my friend, he kept telling me, I should he was cutting grass, so I just had the idea, why not cut grass, but just do it better, because I like to do things better than everybody, not to sound cocky.
Okay.
So, yeah, I started in June, and then, yeah.
Okay. So you said you were pretty successful with lawn care?
Well, at the beginning, it was really tough, but the hard, the pushing and stuff is really hard not hard for me, but it's easy. It just takes time.
What takes time?
The lawns, you have to make sure the lines are straight. You have to properly blow the leaves and blow the grass into the grass, the dead grass into the grass. Trim the
Like trimming the sidewalk in the driveway?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you even get a lawnmower to start? Did you borrow your parents' lawnmower? What did you do?
So me and my parents went half on a lawnmower, and then as I continued to get clients and cut other people's grass, I was paying off the lawnmower. And then once after I did that, when I continued to cut grass, half of it went to me and the other went in my savings.
Okay, so let's rewind. You said you and your parents went half. So did you already have the money up front?
No, I had to work it off.
You had to work it off. So just to make sure I understand, so your parents bought the lawnmower up front, And then as you continue to cut grass, whatever it is that you made, did you give them all of your money? Did you give them half of what you earned? How
I
did
gave
that
him
work?
all of it, because I
All of
wanted to
it.
pay it off fast.
So like if you earned $50, you gave them $50 toward the cost of the lawnmower.
Yes,
Okay. So I heard you say after you paid off the lawnmower, you started to save.
yes. I started to put half of what I made in my savings, and then I got to keep the rest.
Okay. So do you have a savings in a checking account or just the savings?
Yes, I have a saving and a checking account.
Okay. So give me two things. One, I'm going to ask you what's been the most challenging part of entrepreneurship and the most rewarding part.
The most challenging is that you would get 10 no's before you get a yes, and you just got to keep working hard because you never know when you're going to get a yes, and you never know when you're going to get a no, so you never depend on a yes. That's the challenging part. And you said the rewarding part?
Yeah, the most rewarding.
Um, when I finally got clients, consistent clients that I can cut for every 2 weeks.
Okay. So let's go back to the challenging part for just a second. So you went to multiple doors and you were told no. Were you discouraged?
I was, but I didn't let it stop me.
Okay. So you just continued to go door to door. How often did you market?
3 times a week.
3 times a week?
Yes.
Okay. So did you have like a set day you went out marketing, set times?
It would usually be like past 5 o'clock, and it was every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, I believe.
Okay. Was it in your neighborhood or other neighborhoods?
We tried in my neighborhood, and then me and my dad, eventually like ventured out and went to other neighborhoods.
Okay. So you had the lawnmower. What other services did you provide?
I provided trimming and blowing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is this something that you're going to continue? Like right now, mowing season is about over, right? So we're getting into October. So are you going to do like any like leaf raking or?
Yeah, this year I'm gonna try for the first time to try raking leaves, and then every year I always shovel snow for other people's sidewalks, so I'll definitely do that. Then after shoveling is cutting season again, so
Okay. So you definitely think you're going to continue?
cutting grass.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
So next year I'm turning 15, so I have an opportunity to get a job. So the only people I might cut is my clients, and then just have my normal job. But if that's too hard, then just working to see what it's like to work for somebody else. And if I don't care for it, then I continue to work for myself.
Okay. So when you were just really quick, when you were going door to door, right, and you were marketing your services, and they told you probably not right now, what was your response if they said not right now?
When they said out right now, I would say, "Would you like my card?" Just in case they change their mind and they want me to come back the next day.
Oh, so you had cards.
Yes.
Okay. So you had cards. That was one way of advertising. Did you have any other way of advertising or marketing?
So when we rode around in the SUV, we had magnet signs on the side of the car with my name. So it was Cameron Dent with Kate, and then it said Katie's Lawn Service. It said my first and last name, my phone number, and like my my catch in the back, right?
Your
My
what?
slogan, my slogan in the back.
Okay. And what's your slogan?
You mow, no, I mow, you relax.
I mow, you relax. Okay. That's a nice slogan.
Thanks.
All right. So what would you do? What would you say to the listeners? Somebody who's in your same position, that's 14 or that's a teenager that's looking to start their own business. What advice would you give them?
I would say, definitely make sure that you have a supporter in your life, a good supporter that will be able to support you, open their time for you, so you guys can go out and you can still have fun while making money.
Okay. So you said two important things that I want to, if you don't mind, kind of elaborate on. You said you want your parents to have, you would suggest that they have time for them. What do you mean by that?
Just basically sacrificing their time for their kids so they can support them in any any of their businesses.
Okay. So how did you balance having fun, like hanging out? Because, I mean, it was the summertime. I'm sure you wanted to go ride your bike, play your game, hang out with your friends. How did you balance running a lawn care business, resting, and hanging out with your friends?
So basically, like I said, there were set days that we would go out. It would be Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So eventually, I got clients and I scheduled them on a certain week. And I got once they were like firm clients, I would be able to. So I used to work like every single week, but then I got to the point where I got 5 clients and I'm able to work. I'm able to work a week and then take another week off. So that would be my chill week, hang out with my friends. Or if I cut Monday, I can hang out with my friends Tuesday, and then cut Wednesday, hang out with my friends Thursday and Friday. Cut Saturday, hang out with my friends Sunday, and then the next that week I could just chill, relax, and then back to work.
Okay. That was pretty smart. So let me make sure I understand this correctly. So you scheduled all of your clients on the same week,
Yes.
and then you didn't schedule any for that following week because you wanted a good balance between being able to go out and service your clients and having time to relax and enjoying time with your friends.
Yes.
Okay. So if you had to also encourage those same teenagers, right? If they were ready to give up and say, it's not working, I tried it, I'm ready to give up, what would you tell them?
I would tell them it definitely takes time. It takes time, and you should just trust the process.
Okay. Perfect. Well, man, it sounds like you're very successful. Please keep going. Don't stop. I feel like you're definitely an inspiration to a lot of other teenagers out there. So just keep going, man. New
Thank you.
entrepreneur. So just as Cameron stated with Katie's Lawn Service, just keep going, keep pushing. But hey, thank you for joining the Let's Evolve for Tomorrow podcast, where we inspire new aspiring entrepreneurs, new entrepreneurs, and existing entrepreneurs, meeting them where they are and helping them grow to where they want to be. So make sure you join the next episode, and we'll see you next time.